name, role, and color.
Okay, hi, I'm Kayla. I play Catherine of Aragon. I don't know how to speak. And my color is yellow.
Hi, I'm Laura, and I'm the director.
My name's Joanne. I play Anne of Cleves, and my color is red.
I'm Lucia. I'm Catherine Parr, and I'm blue.
I'm Alex. I play Anne Boleyn, and my color is green.
I'm Rosie. I'm Jane Seymour, and my colors are black and white.
Alrighty. So and we're missing our Kate Howard.
Yeah.
I may call her later, so.
Yes.
Gotta call her in.
So, any recent theater productions post-COVID?
I was supposed to be in Beauty and the Beast, and then I got postponed, so that's fun. You know.
Yeah, all three of us were in Mamma Mia.
R.I.P.
We still let Joseph.
We still got to do Joseph.
That was a good show.
That was actually fun to do.
Yeah. Well, it was better than the previous
Oh,
one.
it's so much better.
Hog was not there.
Hug is an awesome trip. We don't mention
No,
it.
or just honk. We don't
If
say.
your director wants to do honk, the only thing I can say is run in the other freaking direction.
I'm sorry.
Like-
Yeah.
Immediately.
And my friends to this day are like, Hog wasn't that bad. It was so
Okay, no, I had a plastic meat cleaver and I was supposed to throw it and it came this close to hitting the drummer's cymbal. It was literally this close to falling off the stage. It was real funky fresh. What does that count? 5 or 4?
That's
Four.
four.
That's 4.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah, okay. We're counting how many times I say funky fresh.
Funky fresh.
It's like a funky fresh.
It is.
Okay. Well, before quarantine, Rosie and I were in a production of Willy Wonka. We were sharing the role of Violet.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
funky.
It was
I
fun.
want-
It was funky fresh.
There was one rehearsal where our Wonka had left early, so I got to sing Wonka's part, so I became the junior Wonka.
Beautiful.
Yeah. And we were like, okay, somehow, so we were splitting the roles, so at certain times I was Violet, and at other times I was an Oompa Loompa, same with Alex. So somehow we were the only Oompa Loompas that could sing soprano, and there were like 5-year-olds there.
I know.
swear, it was the weirdest thing ever. And we were just like, the entire time.
That is not funky, not fresh.
Not funky, not fresh.
No, I miss theater so much.
Oh,
So what were the warning signs that something was going to happen?
So for me at least, like, I went to dance, like, the day before school got shut down. They're like, you can't touch the floor, just cover your face with your mouth. And I was like, this is weird.
Wait, was that the Thursday?
Yeah,
I missed the Thursday because we just found out that the show got
people
canceled.
were crying in my
Yeah.
class.
Yeah, no, and the show got canceled and I was like, I'm not going to dance because the show just got canceled. There's no way I'm going to make it.
Everyone
I had to show up to work because I couldn't call in time.
That's awful.
So like literally like right before I went into work, they were like, "Hey, the show's canceled," and I was just like, "But I have to work like a 6-hour shift now."
I feel so bad for you guys, because like, you were like a week away, weren't you?
Yeah,
really
we were
are.
a week away.
You
We
were
were
about
about
to do
to
tech
we were about to go
weekend.
into tech weekend.
Like, I first had a suspicion because 2 days ago, I was at a music festival and it got canceled, and I was like, wow, that's a really big deal, because it was like 2,000 kids were going to this.
Oh,
But I was-
junior districts, yeah, I was in that too.
Yeah. But I think it kind of just played out, like, I woke up that morning, I woke up that morning, I'm like, something isn't right.
I'm like,
Maybe
Yeah.
I gained some weight, but like, something.
no, see, for me, my math teacher had kind of been, like, giving us the updates on what had been happening from, like, other countries and whatnot, and, like, some of my teachers, like, my English teacher was, like, a little, like, telling us a little bit about stuff, and, like, my teachers were, like, mentioning it, but none of us thought it was gonna hit us, like, that quick, and we all thought, okay, we're gonna be out for, like, 2 weeks and then come back, because our school had no plan. Our school system had no plan of what was gonna happen if we had to shut down entirely, and we did, and
Yeah.
here we are.
Well, yeah.
I think the biggest warning.
When I found out, I remember that Thursday because I had gone on Discord and found out that D&D was canceled,
Oh,
and I was just like sobbing, and I just told my mom, "Don't make me go to dance. I don't want to. I can't."
Everything got canceled at the same time.
Yeah.
March 13th. March 13th, y'all.
Oh, that was a day.
Yeah,
Yeah.
March 13th, I woke up and then I cried because I was like, oh, we're not going back to school. For 2 weeks? That's so long. How am I supposed to
tragic.
function?
Was it? No, it was supposed to be Friday to Friday.
Oh,
Originally.
yeah.
It was supposed to be 1 week.
1 week.
And then like over the weekend or sometime they were like, no, it's gonna be 2 weeks now. And then they were like, yeah, we're gonna be out for the next month. We might come back. Oh yeah, we might come back by May 1st, guys.
May 4th.
May 4th. Yeah.
Yeah, but I just remember
Oh, and
like
that was supposed to, and that was Star Wars Day, so I was like, that's a good sign. May the 4th be with you,
My
everyone.
friend was gonna skip school that's what she does every single year, skip school to watch all the Star Wars movies.
Okay,
That's a good
that's
life
a great,
Okay.
that's a great.
Great life.
so I think how our director sat us down, thank God she told us ahead of time.
Yeah.
Like, I'm just so thankful she dealt with that really well. But she just sat everybody down and told us the news. So I'm, like, trying not to sob. People next to me are, like, trying to smile through it. And what do I see? My friend playing Poe during this! I'm like, I'm trying not to cry! I'm like, okay.
My friend was doodling on my hand because we were trying to distract ourselves from what was happening. And I was like,
Me and my friend always do that during school assemblies. We'll just like write random stuff on each other's hands. It's like the best thing ever.
Most of the time during school assemblies, I'd either be up on the bleachers with the boys T-posing, or I'd be out in the hall with my friend.
Yeah, one time during a assembly, like in 7th grade, like the beginning, some kid fell off the bleachers. Because, you know, like the little like shirt things that like shoot the shirts, it hit him in the face.
That reminds me of that one Joseph rehearsal where the kid fell off the back of the platform.
I remember that. In 5th grade, we were like, I don't know where we were. We were like in the loose, and we were like frogs for some reason. And then I fell back, banged my head on this weird like I don't know, like pole thing. And I was like, I'm fine. I'm not crying. I'm too tough. I'm a tomboy.
Oh my
But,
God.
I haven't done that, but I have accidentally walked like face first into the front of the stage. I don't remember how that happened, but that happened. Like, I was just walking, and I think I was just, like, so distracted. I just, like, my face collided with the front of the stage.
Anyways.
Wait, no, it wasn't me. It was some other girl. Never mind.
But anyways, during that that assembly, they originally like, oh, we can't have something after school, but we can do it in school. And I'm like,
we thought we were gonna have an in-school performance.
We did.
Still, we thought we were gonna be able to do it for the students and like film it for us to have.
yeah.
But then we didn't go back to school the next day.
Yeah, then
Yeah.
they canceled school.
But that was like so weird. Their initial plan was like, oh, you cannot invite the public, but you can have 500 kids in a room together.
Yeah, I guess because we'd already all been in the school together for
Yeah.
like lunch that day, and like if they were gonna do it within the next 3 days, they thought it'd be fine. And then that night, the school was like, "Yeah, no, we're not going back for a week." And we're like, "Okay, well maybe we'll do it when we come back." And whatever, and we just never came back.
Yeah. So, okay, I have no idea why, but for some reason, the week before school was canceled was like the worst week ever. Like, I felt like my brain was slowly being ripped out of my eyes the entire week.
yeah.
It was so bad, and I don't even know why it was so bad. It was
Mid-March
just
is
terrible.
not a fun time.
It was just more bad news after bad news. Because I remember the biggest sign was that, I believe, right after lunchtime, there was just a bunch of news and people were like, yo, one of our teachers was in contact with somebody that had it.
that happened.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. Literally, they decide. Okay, so they're like, of course, they're dealing with this. They literally take the freaking teacher out of the class, put her in this freaking hazmat suit, and escort her down the main hallway. I'm like, you know, you could have made it secretive and like done it, put her through the back door, but no, you make this whole freaking big deal and everybody panics. I don't
No,
get
I
that.
was in math, and people were like, "I don't even want to go to the bathroom because I'm scared that I'm gonna get the virus." My math teacher was like, "Just use hand sanitizer. Don't come in contact with other people. You'll be okay." And people were like, "No, I don't even want to like walk in the hallways anymore." He was like,
People were skipping chorus class. I
"Yeah,
remember.
yeah." People were. People were starting to like not want to go into their classes. They didn't want to go to the bathrooms. They didn't want to go anywhere.
But I remember our teacher sat us down. She's like, I don't know what's going on, but let's just sing. But yeah, and I remember the last song we ever sang was "Who Lives, Who Dies, Who
Who
Tells
tells
Your
your
Story."
story? Which that hits so different now.
Oh my god.
It was the last thing we did.
Oh
This
wow.
is funny because I don't like Hamilton. All the theater kids are shocked. I also don't like Dear Evan Hansen. So
Okay, I agree with you on that.
that's horrible. It's literally so messed up.
Okay, I've never seen. Okay, too bad. I don't agree. I've never seen Dear Evan Hansen, but I like some of the songs.
I saw it in Boston a couple years
did?
ago. It was cool.
I saw Mean Girls before this all started, like in like February.
That was what
R.I.P.
happened
Billie
with
Ellish.
when I saw Six. I got to see it before it was on Broadway.
Nice.
Saw it at the American Repertory Theater, but I had forgotten my glasses, just like today.
Okay, was
So-
that the same place where we saw that really
Yeah.
weird Moby Dick musical?
Yeah, we saw a musical of Moby Dick, and it was so
It
weird.
was the weirdest thing that I've ever experienced.
And there was audience participation for like a quarter of the first act,
Yeah.
and both of us were chosen. So like there was these benches, and we were just sitting there,
Yeah.
and like because of one thing, then there's like water spraying out from under, so we had to wear these like red ponchos.
Yeah.
What?
But there were these like modeled boats on wheels that then we got to go around in, so that
And
was
I got to
fun.
hold a harpoon.
She got to hold a harpoon.
I got to hold a real harpoon.
This is giving me like PSD, like when like assemblies, when like the teachers calling you for like awards and like honors.
I got called out last year to do like some like race thing with like a cart, and I had to like do like a whole like
I
I remember that.
I was on
rallies.
yeah,
That's
Okay.
why. That's why you
that
don't
was
go.
real fun.
I will say the saddest thing that got canceled, even though it wasn't gonna happen anyway, which just sucks, is the reenactment. I was so excited.
Yeah,
for
they
that.
canceled that after our grade did it because they were like, we got a new principal, and she was like, we don't need, like, I don't understand. So she let us do it because we were expecting to do it, but then they canceled it. I don't know if
So
she
I
didn't
gotta
like
watch
it.
through that. It was
or
I
if
never
it was
we never
honest
even
or-
got to see it because it was
Yeah.
canceled the year we were supposed to.
But honestly, guys, it's so boring. You literally missed out on nothing. Because when I was in 5th grade, we had to walk 2 miles. Now that's not that bad, but keep in mind it was like 100 degrees.
See,
out.
yeah, it was 100
and there was no, there was
No.
no water, and 3 kids passed out on the walk.
Oh
Yeah,
my
see, for
god.
me, I'm at a
fucking
I'm at the school that's up the hill from it. And so I was walking down the hill, and everyone was like, why do we have to go the long way down the hill? And they were like, guys, there's kids walking from like over a mile away. We're going to make it down the hill. We were like, but I need water. I want water. And I was like, well, that's on you. I brought water.
But you know
I
who
was
got
smart.
the bus? The school that was half the distance.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Because they have the cut through the. They could have walked through the cut through
remember
to
that
the where the reenactment was, but they got a bus. Because technically, like those kids' houses are further from the school that the reenactment's at, but the school
Cry me a
is
river.
closer.
I had 5 miscarriages.
No, but like they could have walked through the cut through, and they got a bus, and then you guys had to walk over a mile.
Yeah.
Okay,
And they were like, why do we have to walk down the hill?
Our elementary school was the furthest away, and we had to walk there to
Unity Day,
the
right?
yeah.
Oh, we had to
Unity
walk
Day.
Unity
Really?
Day.
We had
Yeah,
to
they made us walk
Where'd
through
you
Unity
guys
Day.
And then, like, the school that was mid-distance got a bus.
Why did they switch it?
I don't
What
know.
for reenactment? You guys got the.
I didn't get
for-
to go to reenactment in 5th grade.
For reenactment, then you guys were the ones walking, but for Unity Day, they were. Why did they switch which school?
For
I don't
us,
understand.
for my
I just
grade,
remember we had to walk.
Yeah.
And we saw so many weird things.
Oh my god, the dead squirrel!
Oh,
The dead squirrel? Yes, there was a squirrel that had like its eye ripped out. It was the most disgusting thing ever.
Okay, don't remind me.
Moral of the story:
Okay.
assemblies are really messed up.
Yeah.
Anyways, how did you guys all grieve with this?
Okay.
I cried a lot.
I
It didn't really affect me, to be
Denial.
honest.
Denial. A crap ton of denial.
Like,
Yeah.
you guys are in 8th grade, you're a junior, you guys are freshers. For me, I'm a 7th grade. It really matters.
Okay. Well, it didn't matter. Okay. That's fair.
Yeah.
Okay, I locked myself in my room for about 2 whole days.
I like.
Like,
Because you guys don't get to have the trip.
Yeah, I ate we ate a lot of ice cream. We ate so much ice cream. Like, my mom was buying 10 cartons of ice cream a week. We were eating
I
so
can
much
see
ice
why.
cream.
I just watched Studio Ghibli movies on my phone up in my room all day.
I just
cried.
FaceTime my friends literally every single day of quarantine. Me and my friends used to just FaceTime for hours.
I had
We
one
still
person
do that.
Yeah, me and my friends. Yeah, we
I mean,
FaceTime
we've been
all the
getting
time.
we've been actually getting together.
Right, but recently though.
Yeah.
That was like after stage 3 or
I mean,
whatever.
one of my best friends lives right next door, so we're just hanging out on like the 4-foot wide steps. Us
Oh, like
hanging
sitting
out
at
there.
your, yeah.
And her.
I don't live near
But
anyone.
like honestly, our
Me
feet are
neither.
touching because we're just like lounging around, mostly watching anime on one of our phones and just hanging out.
We used to have
sharing
someone I would
Japanese
FaceTime
snacks,
every day, and
like-
then now I'm actually getting to see people for like this, and
Yeah.
it's real fun.
So like
I just
she
cried.
cried.
I had
I
work,
cried a
so I
lot.
just had to go in, and I like started crying while I was scanning groceries.
Oh.
And my manager was there. He's like, "Joanne, are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Oh. That's awful.
And then the week that I took off from Mamma Mia came around, and I was just kind of there, like, well, I don't know why I took this week off.
Mm.
So I cried then too. It was lit.
The one thing I was like slightly disappointed about is when my play got canceled. However, it didn't get canceled till May because they were like, we can still do it. We'll do it online.
That's what we did with Mamma Mia. They were like, guys, we can still like have like something. We're gonna do videos. We're gonna like record some of the songs.
We're gonna do it in August.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
my dad teaches at a high school, and their theater program, their show, they were doing Hello Dolly, which I was so excited to see because I've never seen it. I know it's a classic. I was so excited. Then it got canceled. The students banded together or talked to my dad and the director and the other teachers, but only in the theater program. They didn't talk to the principal or
Yeah.
anyone. They went into the building and changed the lighting and filmed it. They changed it so it could be filmed because the show meant so much to them.
I wish we
Wow.
did that.
And
I wish we just broke into the school and did it on the Friday.
Yeah.
And then
the
just were
microphones.
done.
Hey,
do you have the key over there?
Oh yeah. We were just gonna break into the school and steal microphones.
I mean, we can.
Ava can do gymnastics down the hall, and
Yeah, and Ava will be the distraction. She will be the bait. She'll break into the school and do.
I'll help carry stuff.
Yeah, we can.
I'll hold the door open.
Yeah.
But with like
You hold the door open. Lucia can help carry stuff. I'll bring stuff over to Lucia. We'll
Just
bring
it'll
it.
just pass.
We'll
Yeah.
have
like a
We'll have an assembly line down.
And then, okay, you can like pass all the stuff to me, and then I'll be ready to like sprint away because I'm fast.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then you
Like,
can get it all in the car, and then we'll drive it back here.
with like the theater department,
Who's
I just
driving?
We're not actually gonna steal microphones.
We're not stealing anything. We're not stealing anything.
This is all
Hypothetical. We're not stealing anything.
Guys, with drama club, when they have to make budget cuts, and I know they will, I really hope how much money we freaking made them because I understand they lost so much money with this show.
$10,000 of lights.
Yeah.
But
My
I really,
mom was the one who had to return all
I
of
really
them.
hope we're still
I
down
helped
to
her
it.
set them up.
Yeah.
But
Oh, and
Yeah.
okay, so when she had to strike the set, she had to like go in.
It
They
was
wouldn't
just like
let
two
her-
of them, right?
Yeah, they
Just-
wouldn't
yeah.
let her bring in students. They were like, hey, use the custodians, and she's like, they don't know how to strike
Yeah.
a set safely. Lights are gonna fall on people's heads. People are going to get killed. So
Yeah, it was just her and the other
It was-
set human. That was like the adult person.
yes, it was her and
I don't want
Family
to.
friends.
I don't want to say names of humans.
yeah, no, it was family friend who like runs his own lighting company. Yeah. So it was just the two of them.
Striking. We had an entire like platforms with like railings and doors
It
and
was
walls
lit.
and the
awesome.
dock off the
I know.
stage and like the towers of lights on
It
the
was
side
so cool.
and the whole. It was
I never got to see
It
The
was
lights
beautiful.
for Waterloo looked
And-
so cool.
yeah.
Like
When
even
we ran the finale the last time.
Alright.
So I go to that. I used to go into the high school for violin lessons.
Oh yeah,
So
I saw you a
I
few times.
I peeked in once, but there were so many people I couldn't see what the set looked like, and that's what I was really excited to see. Like, I loved Mamma Mia, I love the music, I love the characters, I love the story, but most of all, I was excited to see how the set is done because
Oh,
like
yeah,
my dad
that
does
thing
tech,
took
therefore
forever.
my brain works like a techie.
Mm-hmm.
So
Oh,
I
that
was
set
so
took forever.
I was so excited to like go through. How did they do that? How did they do that? Oh, maybe they did it like this, but I never got to see it.
No,
Yeah.
we started in December and we worked all the way through. We were still working the last day, trying to put like the
Yeah.
stucco on the walls, trying to put all the rainbow bricks on the. It was.
Yeah.
It was great.
We were about to go into tech weekend. We were gonna have everything finished and we were gonna take.
Okay, so just to wrap things up very quickly, how will school productions be performed in a COVID world?
Non-existent.
With masks outside.
With masks
At least
outside.
for
Yeah.
middle
Yeah.
school.
I think the main thing with theater is that, like, yeah, we could do it, but do they care enough? Probably not.
But the kids do.
The people,
and
the kids do.
And yeah, the people involved
I would
care.
say-
Does the rest of the world?
Can I?
Okay, cool.
Let me say though, theater is just—it's always been helpful to me. It's like a way to vent. It's just a way to express myself, and without that, I was so happy when Lucia texted me about this show because I was finally like, theater. This is what I live for. This is what I do.
Yeah, it's just like without our hobbies, like, what's the purpose?
Yeah. Okay, I went through this, like, 5-week existential crisis. Yes, I was like literally sitting outside. I would literally be standing outside, just like pacing around my backyard, being like, "What's the point of life?"
42.
Well, that's not the point. That's the
That's
answer.
the
That's not the
answer.
point of
That's
life.
the answer.
That's the answer. It's
Yeah, I
not
don't
the
know
point.
I don't know the point, but that is the answer.
Yeah, I would just like walk around my backyard for like hours at a time, just like.
I would go into my bed tent, turn on my LED lights, hug my stuffed animals, FaceTime people, and cry.
I cut
Mostly
up one of my
crying.
stuffed animals.
You what?
I have
One day I was just really angry and I was just like, oh, fuck this, fuck school.
I set up a Target and chucked stuffed animals at it.
Oh, we got it.
This is abuse. This is stuffed animal abuse.
Stuffed animal abuse.
No, it's stuffed animal abuse.
I felt, Lucia, I felt bad for it after, but like in the spur of the moment, there reminds me of, I was at a friend's house and I absolutely hate the band BTS. She had a BTS poster. A couple friends were there, and we started chucking her stuffed animals at it, and like we would get points based on if we hit faces or not.
Wow, you guys cope with things in a very strange
No,
way.
I didn't. Oh my
We
god.
got a dartboard.
I hug things and cry. That's not strange.
I only do that once. I usually just hug things and cry too.
I have a dart. But my
I
parents got a dartboard, so.
I throw things. I scream. I throw tantrums.
I watch Kung Fu Panda.
I mean, I'm a Cancer. I'm naturally more emotional.
Oh, that's me too.
But yeah, I literally don't
Cancer,
remember.
solidarity.
I know, I literally don't
Buddies.
remember the first week of quarantine. Just because, like, that part is just blacked out. in my
I don't
mind.
remember what I did yesterday. What did I do? Oh, right, we had rehearsal.
rehearsal.
Yeah, I did that. What did I do? What? Wait, what?
Wednesday.
Wednesday. What did I do Wednesday?
What
did I do
stayed at
Wednesday?
home all
What did
day.
I- what
That's
did I-
literally what I did.
What did I do Wednesday?
I just played Civ 6. It was free on
I know
everything, so now I'm
sometime-
just playing Civ 6 every
I know
day.
Sometime in the last week,
I
went
saw
to
you
the
on
beach.
Wednesday. Where? Where did I see you?
I saw you on Wednesday.
Where? Are you sure?
Oh my god!
Oh, that's what I did.
I was gonna say, are you sure it's not the person on TikTok that you think looks like me?
It doesn't look like it. Yes, it does.
I don't see it.
Oh, so yesterday, Kayla was showing us this TikTok of this person who thinks she looks exactly like Rosie. It doesn't look like
It
Rosie
doesn't.
at all.
Look
In the
nothing
selfie.
like
That looks nothing like her.
That looks nothing like her.
That looks more like my sister, actually.
Yeah.
yeah.
It looks like her.
It looks way more like my sister.
She looks like she could be in your family.
It
She
looks
looks
like
not like
none of them.
I don't know.
Alright.
That's like so.
Wow, this got really sidetracked.
a
That's
little
the
bit.
whole point.
To close it off, what is a weird thing you missed? I desperately miss Costco samples. Those were the pride and joy of my weekends.
That's
I
really sad.
what do I miss?
I miss just
I miss
like
seeing
school.
I miss like passing random people in the halls that I'm like not like close enough to just like text them, but like I would see them and like smile at
And
them.
say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I miss like having casual acquaintances that I can talk to in
Yeah.
class, but like
And like the people who I talk to at rehearsal who like I haven't talked to like
Um,
since hardly.
And my friend and I were creating a comic series during our studies, and we wanted to eventually get it on Webtoons, which it's unlikely, but we still want that to happen. And it was called Datey Shorts, and I really miss that.
I miss guidance class. It sucked, but like I had like one of my best friends on
Wait,
there.
is that what leadership turned into?
No, it's something else.
Yeah,
Like,
it's a class.
yeah, and we would just play
Leadership was a
BuzzFeed quizzes
Oh,
the whole
okay, that's
entire
pro-
class.
that's probably
It was
Yeah.
taught by it was taught by our Spina students.
Yeah, that's
We
probably
had
what
to
it.
do.
yeah.
Oh, we have to do quizzes on like the 7 intelligences
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
what did. Well, and my friend and I were musical, apparently, so we had to create a song about Goldilocks, and it was
Oh my
like,
God.
this forages too
I did that.
This forages too
I did that. Okay, I had to
This
do that
forages
exact same
too
thing.
spicy.
It was
This forages
I'm
growing
scared.
more.
Like honestly, guys needs to stop forcing us to take their classes. We don't
Yeah.
care.
They don't there were maybe like 2 things I actually learned.
I didn't learn anything.
If that.
It's
No, there
useless.
isn't. I learned it from the people that
Okay,
were in the
science.
class, not even the class.
Miss Clifford's science class, I literally did not learn one thing.
Really?
I
I
had really
loved,
good teachers.
I loved that class.
Well, okay, I mean, it was fine. The class was fine. I had like a ton of friends in it. I just didn't learn anything.
I got a magnet at the end of the year from her because I helped her clean out her drawers.
But
I-
not me.
Okay,
Ooh.
the 2 classes I practically lived for were Mr. Chin's social studies class.
I want him.
He was awesome.
He was
and-
with us on the 8th grade trip. That's about
and-
clubs.
And Mr. Noble. Mostly the days after quizzes where we would watch documentaries. I mean, like, there's just something about David Attenborough's voice. It's just like, can I fall asleep yet?
I had
But,
really good teachers.
Also, the
I
old
missed the bagpipe. We had the bagpipes on National Bagpipe Day, and I was like,
And it was just like coming down the aisle.
human who plays the bagpipes. It's National Bagpipes Day.
It
No,
was
I have a video of him going by the bagpipes, and my grandma's there, and she was like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Yeah, see bagpipes."
I'm glad they have it in the recording
Okay.
because if they didn't, I probably would have cried.
I loved when the bagpipes went on for way too long too. That was fun.
Because they had to wait for all 3 of them to get
Yeah,
out
and the others
surround me.
weren't like the others weren't that. Yeah. It was
They
fun.
they completely forgot what scene it was on, so I was just kind of sitting there and I was just like,
Bagpipes.
bagpipes.
Okay, so to close things out, what is a coping skill that you guys would like to share?
Crying.
Crying. Ripping up, like cutting up squishies because I have a enormous.
Ripping paper is
I
yeah.
throw
that's a
things.
classic.
Throwing things out the window.
Throwing
I
darts.
found an unwanted Barbie in my room and threw it out the window.
What is with you aggressive people?
Oh, ice cream. Ice cream is a
Right?
great
Ice cream is a great coping method.
I don't really like ice cream. So
I love how this year we did an entire project on coping methods with all this
And
stuff,
we
and
can't
I'm
name
just
a
like
single one.
crying.
Oh yeah, they made us make like a slideshow thing
Oh,
for
yeah.
coping mechanisms.
Oh my god, I hate
That was our entire project for health this
You
year.
know what I did?
The
And they still gave
toolkit.
me an A. I just started crying and throwing stuff and she gave me an A.
Wonderful.
We had to do this thing called the Adversity Toolkit. And so my dad was asking me about it, but he said